Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so happy to be here with you guys today. Today is Friday. And I haven't been here with you guys on a lunchtime class since Monday, in like forever, right? So I wanted to just say, first of all, I'm so happy to be back. It's so good to be back in the kitchen with you guys. We are focusing on ways to detoxify our body so that we can tap into our inner world of health and vitality. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the right spot. Drop in, say hello. Let me know who is watching. If you're watching live, say hi. Hello. Hello. Gotta go get my bell over there. The first student that drops in that I haven't seen their name on here before, I'm gonna run and get my bell and ring some bells for you guys. What is everybody up to? What are you guys drinking? That's a good one, right? Drop in the comments. Let me know. Say hello. I'm new, or just say hello. If you're not new, I'll know that. Just say hello. I'm drinking Heal All tea today. Yes, I am drinking some Heal All tea. It is so good. This is a Heal All tea that we made on Monday. Yes, it is. Look at that. Beautiful herbs, so good for healing and cleaning out our bodies. And this month, the month of from January 25th to February 25th, we are doing a bit of a heal all challenge in the group to see if we can continue to just focus on, if you can just do one thing, it's do the Heal All tea and see how much your body can, amplify its detox. It's so good, you guys. It is so good. Yes, Robin is here. Hello, Robin. Welcome to class. I love the teas. And if anybody is not sure what we're talking about, it's not no code word. Don't worry. You're right up to speed. You're right up to speed. The Heal All tea is one of Dr. Morse's formulas for healing the body with beautiful botanical or bodacious botanicals, as I started calling them. And this one has, what does this one have in it? Let's run through. You were here, Robin, right? When we were doing the Heal All tea. We did the Heal All tea, and look, we talked about all of these beautiful benefits of all of the different herbs that are in the Heal All tea. Look at these, you guys. Strengthens cells, superb for internal and external hemorrhages, diuretic properties, increasing urine flow, kills and expels small worms. Who doesn't want some of that, right? What was the first one? Look at these. White oak bark is one of them. Astringent properties, deep cleanser of the body. I'm really excited about taking this. And when we clean ourselves out, we do have to remember that sometimes we're going to feel that, right? Sometimes we're going to feel those cleaning symptoms or detox symptoms, but listen, don't worry, because it passes. Better that stuff is out of you than in. We talked about the plantain herb. So if you guys haven't seen that, all of these slides are from the Detox 103 class that we just did. So make sure and go check those out. Check out that class. Check that class out. I haven't linked it in the description of this video as yet. Whoops. I'll get to that. But it's on the YouTube channel, and it's on Facebook as well. Yes, the Heal All tea and the 3-lung tea are the best. Yes. Yay, we missed you. Yay, I missed you too. I'm so glad I'm back. I'm so happy to be here. So happy to. Oh, I need to share this out for our friends on the Facebook to see that we are live. Let me do that. Let me do that right now. How have you guys been? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Well, I've been here. Don't get me wrong. I just haven't been here for the noon class. I've been here almost every morning. Yes, that one morning when my internet was down. Wasn't here Monday morning, but I've been here. But yeah, I've missed you guys too. Let me go get my keyboard so I can share this. Picked up my bell. So let's get this shared out. I'm going to share it to the Real Juicy Detox group. That's our Facebook. Oops, that's our Facebook group. I am going to share this with Juicing and Raw Food Support Group for your healing journey. Juicing for health, solid food vacation, juice feasting. I'm going to share this in, where is that group? Karen's group. Let me find Karen's group. Eating to live, not living to eat. Karen's group. That's such a beautiful, beautiful community. And then we have the Dr. Morse groups as well. Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, ND, and fans of Dr. Robert Morse, ND. So if you guys are watching from any of those groups, hello. So glad to see you. So good to be here. Duda says, hey, good afternoon, my lovely. Good afternoon, Duda. How are you doing? Do you guys still have snow on the ground? You guys got some big snow this past week, didn't you? Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl says, hey, hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. So today, what I wanted to do with you guys, well, you know, I was wanting to do the health questionnaire, but I need to make some food. So why don't we make some food? Why don't we make some food? I'm on my way to the shower and work. I'll be back once I'm on the road. Okay, darling. I hope you have a good day at work. Where's Kaya? She said she gets up early now. She should co-host with you. She should. She just dropped her her new song just came out. Yeah, she and her friends recorded and dropped a new song. She's here. She was down. She was cleaning up the kitchen for me a little while ago. But she is definitely up. You guys were so good with her yesterday. Can I just give a big shout out to all of you? Kaya is my 18-year-old daughter. And if you guys did not see yesterday's class, you got to go check it out. She completely did everything all herself. She hosted for 3 hours. It was a good class. It was a really good class. Probably one of my favorite classes, actually. Hello, Alana. Hello, Wanda. Wanda says, hi, class. Hi, Wanda. Loving the new profile picture, girl. I make a large amount of tea and refrigerate it so it's readily available when I want some. Yeah, I've got some. There's mine over here. I just keep it in my juicing thing. Put a little bit of maple syrup in here, and I just leave it on the counter, and I sip it all throughout the course of the day. You know. So if you guys are new, if you're new to the class, pop a comment in. Let me know that you're new. Let me know what you guys are drinking. What are you having for your juice today? I have I got a bunch of oranges last night on the way home from our drive. Duda says we had lovely snow, but it did melt on Tuesday morning. Yeah, it doesn't usually stick around, does it? I got 2 big bags of citrus. We stopped at a grocery store on the way through Newmarket. And I saw that they had a sale rack like Farm Boy has. And I was like, ooh, citrus haul, citrus haul. You're so welcome, Wanda. Love the picture, girl. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. So today what I want to do is I want to make one of the recipes that one of our class members, Kristin, shared in class. She shared this a little while ago. And I was like, zucchini, dang it. I don't like zucchini. I don't like how it tastes. Wah, wah, wah. And then I made the other recipe that she shared, the onion and garlic naan, and that was phenomenal. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a cutting board. Let me get a cutting board out. And we are going to make this this recipe, and the instructions and the ingredients. Yes, they're in the description of this video. And you know what I did not put in there? I did not give credit. This is from Go Raw Carmen. Go Raw Carmen. GORAWCARMEN .wixsite.com. WIXSITE.com. So what we're going to do is we're going to just whip this up. Let's just get it going, shall we? Let's just get it going. Let me know what you guys are drinking right now. What you sipping on? What you sipping on? Wanda is drinking grape juice. Oh, such a powerful detox that is. Hello, everyone, drinking Heal All tea. We got 11 inches of snow. Getting more today. Oh my gosh, Malvina, where do you live again? Just remind the class and me. 11 inches of snow. That's a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow. We were supposed to get a lot of snow overnight, but it never did come. So Dali actually took he took the week off. He took yesterday off, and he's told his boss that he's going to be off until Wednesday because it's just so cold outside. It's no fun doing his kind of construction job when it's minus 20 out, Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yes, Cindy, and I'm working on him. I'm working on him doing a read aloud for you guys of Dr. Morse's textbook. No, kiddies, this is not treats. Would you stop it already? Nope, it's not your treats. So we're going to make this beautiful flatbread recipe. It just looks so, so very good. You're in New Harmony, Utah. Oh, beautiful. That sounds gorgeous, by the way. I'm sipping on sage, mint, and thyme tea and citrus mix, still waiting for my herb delivery for the Heal All tea. Awesome, Judah. You're getting your beautiful warm tea in. That's so good. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to grind up 1 cup of flax seeds. And you can get flax seeds. You can get these brown flax seeds. You can also get them golden. They're just lighter in color. And I'm just going to use what I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour 1 cup of golden flax seeds right into my blender. And what we want to do is we want to grind this up into a fine flax meal. And I do not do, anytime I use flax, there it is right there. Anytime I use flax, I always grind it when I need it so that it is fresh and all of the omega essential fatty acids are at its peak of freshness so that it can be, so that none of those beautiful properties will get lost, LOL, when I open a plastic bag, I automatically say, no, kitty, it's not treats. I don't have a cat. That is hilarious. Oh my God. That is hilarious. That is so funny, Alana. Oh, bless you, Alana, right? Oh my God, the kittens with the torture of the treats bags. Okay, so to this golden cup of flax seeds, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of buckwheat. I'll get my measuring utensils out. So I've got 1/4 cup of buckwheat. And I'm just using buckwheat flour. You can use buckwheat groats that you can sprout and then dehydrate and then use the grind that up for flour. But I'm not doing all of that. I'm just using this because I have buckwheat flour already in the cupboard. So use what you've got. So I've got 1/4 cup of buckwheat. I'm using 2 tablespoons of psyllium powder. And let me just get a measuring spoon. Here we go. 2 tablespoons of buckwheat. I'm sorry, psyllium husk. And psyllium is just this beautiful fiber. Really good for cleaning out the bowels. Really good for your digestive tract. Psyllium. Yes, psyllium. Hey there, Sheila. Sheila? You're new. Welcome, Sheila. Oh my goodness. Welcome to class. I'm so glad to have you here. Love your profile picture, girl. That your hair. Beautiful. Good afternoon from that Canadian living in Michigan. Oh yeah, I remember you from before now. I think I love Carmen and I was going to share her site. Her raw carrot cake is in my near future. I'm having trouble with self-sabotaging my healing. What do you mean by how is that showing up for you? What is that looking like for you, my darling? Let's talk about that. Because sabotage, or doing things that we really don't want to do, things that are opposite to how we want to live our life and have a beautiful, clean, healthy, healing life, we all kind of do that sometimes, but there's a way to reframe that so that it doesn't feel so heavy, because when we say self-sabotage, that feels so heavy. That feels so heavy. So let's talk about that for a minute, right? Because how we talk to ourselves is so important, so important. So give me a bit more detail on how that's showing up for you, and let's talk through that. We all do that, and we can all get through that, right? We can all just stand back and just say, okay, I see myself. Just be the observer of what's going on. Okay, so to this, so far I've got 1 cup of golden flax seeds, 1/4 of a cup of buckwheat, 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk powder, and I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of dried onion and 1 teaspoon of dried garlic. I don't have my 1 teaspoon measuring spoon. Let's find out, shall we? Where is it? Where is you? I've got 1.5 teaspoons, which is half a tablespoon. So we're going to go in with a little bit more than the recipe called for. We're going to go in with 1.5 teaspoons of onion and 1.5 teaspoons of garlic. Yeah, I've never really made anything from Carmen's site, so I'm really really excited to do this recipe with you guys. So I've got 1.5 teaspoons of onion, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic, and I'm just going to give that a really good blenderoo in my Vitamix blender. Cindy says, so funny, Alana. So funny. So let's just get this blender going. And I can tell from this recipe that this is going to be one of those recipes that, it's going to be pretty quick to pull together, to whip together. So let's just blend that up. There we go. Love my Vitamix. I love this high-powered, high-speed blender. So that just totally took everything down to a coarse flour consistency, and it smells delicious. Yes, Dottie. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Let's see, what bowl should we mix this in? Oh, sorry, babe. What are you looking for, Dot? What you looking for? Sorry for all the loud noises. Ooh. So we're just going to empty that out. And just like so. So just empty that out into a bowl. And like I said, if we had the golden the golden flax seeds, then this would have been much lighter in color, but that's okay. I don't mind eating brown bread. I'm totally fine with that. Look at that. Super simple. Smells delicious. Wow. We're off to a good start here with this. Got that beautiful onion. It's got that earthiness of the flax. Oh yeah, I think we're going to really enjoy this one. And Kristin swears by it. Absolutely loves it. Hello, Miss.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Sheila says, so I've had a stomach ulcer for on and off for about 2 years, but I keep eating things that I know will hurt my stomach. Then I'll get so angry and depressed that I haven't healed it. Aw, sweetie. Thank you for the hair compliment, by the way. I grew out my grays for 3 years, but hubby never liked it, so I'm back to blonde. Well, you look gorgeous, darling. Rosie's in the house. Hello, Rosie girl. So, what are the things that, and first of all, I can totally understand that feeling. Like sometimes we know that something isn't good for us, but it's like, oh my God, why do I keep eating it? What are the things that you're craving, first of all, that you're eating that are hurting your stomach? Because maybe there are some alternatives that we can create on a raw vegan, you know, type of protocol that you can still get those cravings met. But let me know what you're craving, because usually when we're craving certain things, it's an indication of what's going on in our bodies, and we can work with that, you know. So what are you craving? Let me know what you're craving. And then what I want you to do is when you do experience, you know, a little slip and fall, don't beat yourself up so much. Just understand that you're on a lifelong journey of learning. You know what I mean? And when we slip and fall with certain things that we know are not good for us, just take that as a learning experience. Just get right, Dot. Yes, Dot is agreeing. Just get right back up and keep on going. And listen, I think if we can stop saying these words to ourselves, I'm sabotaging myself, I am self sabotaging, which is a very heavy emotion. If we can kind of get out of that habit of saying that and just saying, hey, I'm having a 3D experience, baby. That's all that this is. Nothing is going wrong. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to strive to do better. I'm going to try to love myself all the way there. You know, if we can talk to ourselves like that a little bit more than I'm self-sabotaging, that sounds so painful. Hello there. Dawn says, hey, my peeps. Hello, darling. How are you? I hope that you are doing well. How is the first week of training on the new job going? How is that? I'm like peeling this zucchini with a big knife that I really should just get a smaller knife. Let me get a smaller knife. Or I could just straight up get a peeler, but you know, that would make too much sense. So I'm just going to peel this zucchini so that I can get it. This is going to be our wet ingredients, one of the things in the wet ingredients. So we're just going to peel and chop and measure out 1 cup of zucchini. I'm really excited about this. Who was the person that we made the raw chef? Remember the onion garlic naan that we made on the weekend? Oh my God, seriously, that thing slaps so hard. Or is it goes so hard? What do the kids say these days? I don't know. It was so good. It was so very good. Let me just grab a bowl and get some, get the composting stuff into a bowl. Make sure my stove is not warm from earlier. Learning so much, just trying to find my groove with work-life balance again. So happy to see you. Oh, babe, so happy to see you as well. So happy to see you. I know it's a lot, right? Especially when you're learning a new, you know, a new part of your job, or you're in a new job itself. Man, there's so many moving parts, and you want to remember everything, and everything is so brand new. It's like, but then you get your groove and you get your stride, and things start becoming automatic. You know, it's exciting though. It's exhilarating to be starting something new. especially in this day and age when so many people are straight up losing their mode of employment. It's really good to see that that there are a lot of us out here who are tapping into new resources and new getting promotions and you know, it's so good. It's so good. So I'm just going to chop up and put these in here. Good afternoon, Gabriella. Good afternoon, darling. We need more Grayson videos, Dawn. I know she's been so busy. I know, Dawn. It's okay. We know where to come and find you. We know we've got our notifications set for Dawn and Ron's channel, and Dawn's channel is linked in the description of this video. So make sure that you guys go and check her out. So this one zucchini is giving me, I've already got just about a cup. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop up the rest of it and just add that in, right? Just a little more than a cup, but that it will all work. It will all work out. Sheila says, thank you. Basically craving everything that my standard American diet eating hubby is eating. Yeah, it's hard to do this when you've got all that other stuff that people are still eating in the house, but mostly chips, cookies, chocolate, baked potatoes. I'll keep eating past my fullness, and I even overeat raisins. So my download for you, my darling, is that you've got a high candida situation going on. You've probably have had yeast infections a lot. You know, when we start doing a juicing protocol and we are starving off the candida in our body, that is actually yeast that is there to feed off of the cellular debris that we're not excreting out of our system because our kidneys are shut down. When you have a lot of that candida in your system, and then you start shutting off its food supply, mainly the cookies, the chips, the chocolates, the baked potatoes, those are all complex carbohydrates. That is the food for candida. So when you start starving the candida starts going, oh, hell no. Give me some chips right now. Where are my cookies? Give me that baked potato. You're craving complex carbohydrates, and complex carbohydrates are the food for candida. So first of all, cut yourself some slack. Remind yourself that this is a normal part of the cleansing process. And then get to work, baby. Did you watch the Heal All Tea class from Monday? Get going on the Heal All Tea, because the black walnut hull in the Heal All Tea is really good for microorganisms like candida. You got to kill those off. You can also take Parasite M or the herbs in Parasite M so that you can heal that candida. You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep going. Dawn says, videos are coming, making one tomorrow. Good, good, good. Hello, good afternoon, everyone, says Raw Vegan Niece. Good afternoon, darling. So glad to see you here. Absolutely. Blessings upon blessings. Yes, girl. Yes, indeed. So many blessings. Gabriella. So glad that you are here, darling. Let me make sure I got everybody. Yes, I did. So yeah, so Sheila, don't beat yourself up. Understand what's happening in your body and go, oh God, that makes so much sense. Now I understand why I've got all these cravings. Okay, Parasite M, Heal All Tea. Let's get this done. Oh, I've got a craving. You've got a craving for chips. We can make jicama chips. You got a craving for cookies. I've made all kinds of cookies in here that have no complex carbohydrates, that are not going to feed candida. You can have, oh gosh, there's a lot that you can do for this. A lot. So don't beat yourself up. Find the other non-vegan alternatives that are going to give yourself that feeling and that taste and that sensation that you're craving and looking for without feeding the candida. Okay? All right, so we're making wet ingredients now for this beautiful raw vegan bread. So we've got 1 cup of peeled zucchini in here. I need to get some lemons. Lemons. Got these beautiful lemons from the grocery store yesterday. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at those beautiful lemons. Oh, they smell so good. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Beautiful fragrance. So I'm not going to put out my juice. I'm just going to do this. Why am I looking? What's going on with that camera or that young camera or that delish camera, as I'm calling it? What am I calling it? I don't know. But let's see if I can get back to it so I can show you guys what I do is I just use a fork.
Thank you for paying my Spotify bill every month.
You're welcome.
So much. Thank you. 100-fold.
You're welcome. Kai was just shouting down, thank you for paying my Spotify bill every month. You're welcome. Okay, so I got a laggy camera down there. That's all right. I'm going to come out of that one and maybe try to go back in. Why aren't we connecting? Burns Bedard. We'll see if I can get this back up. Sheila, can you drink watermelon juice? Hey, Alana. I have plantain. I put my heel all tea, but it was leaves. The plantain you used, was it the root? Either one. Just plantain herb, either one. It's all good. You can use both. You can use both. Okay, let me go back in here and see if this will work. Yay, it's working. So all I do to juice my lemons individually is I'll just do it with the other side. This is more than I need for this batch, but I just take a fork and I poke it, and then you put it in, and I just move the fork around like this so that it helps it get all of that juice all out from inside there. Lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, perfect. There we go, just like so. Just like so. So what do I need for this? Let me see, what does Sheila say? Sheila says, thank you. That makes so much sense. Yes, I've been doing the Heal All Tea. Excellent. Would you recommend quitting the raisins until these cravings lessen? I'm looking at getting a 6-tray Samson dehydrator. If you recognize that anything that you're eating causes you to overeat or binge eat, like I'm not talking about just eating for enjoyment and eating because you know that this is really good food and not worrying about the quantity you eat. I'm talking about binge eating, that that it's like I can't stop, like what the hell is going on? Then yeah, don't eat raisins. Don't have raisins in the house. Whatever you find that you are unable to walk away from in a healthy manner, don't have it around. But there's nothing wrong with raisins. There's nothing wrong with raisins. Raisins have their because they are fruit, right? You got to the energy of the food as well. It's not just about calories. It's about the electrics of a food. How much are we putting in here? 1 tablespoon of lemon juice goes into our blender with that 1 cup of zucchini. We're going to use, now, if you don't want to use Tamari, hi, Amy. So glad that you are here, darling. If you don't want to use Tamari, you can use show you things that you use one. We talked in class recently about soy and about how soy is so incredibly bad for you, especially genetically modified soybeans. So if you don't want to use tamari in this recipe, you can also use soy-free seasoning sauce. This is made out of coconut. I decided the other day, you know what? I'm going to start using the non-GMO tamari. And tamari is different than soy, has a much lower sodium amount in it. It still has sodium, but you decide what you want to do, which one you want to do. You guys have seen me use the coconut soy stuff a lot, and you're going to sometimes see me use the tamari. You decide which one you want to do. I am using a non-GMO tamari for this one, and it is a really, really good brand. It is certified gluten-free as well, but it doesn't have those genetically modified organisms in them, making it much healthier for us to use. So that's what I'm using for this recipe. But I could just as easily have used this one. You decide which one you want to do. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to use this beautiful olive oil. So 1 tablespoon of olive oil goes right on in. And what else are we going to do? What else are we going to put in here? 1 soft pitted date. And oh my gosh, these dates that I got from Costco are freaking heaven. Freaking heaven, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. Look at this. Look at how soft, and look at this. Just absolutely spectacular. So, and now I'm going to look at the water. Soaked sun-dried tomatoes right over here. What's up with that? 1 cup of tomatoes, 1 cup of water. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make that out. Get my strainer from my Keelall tea. Hey, Dottie. And I'm just going to strain that and use the liquid from that in the recipe. And then these sun-dried tomatoes are also going to be used as a topping. So I'm just going to give that a little squeeze with my hand and hopefully not get anything on my white t-shirt. I'm very aware. And I've just been soaking these sun-dried tomatoes. These have been soaking for like a couple hours now. And these sun-dried tomatoes are going to be on the top of our flatbread later on. So we're just going to go aside. Yeah, Dottie. Yeah. She's playing over there. She's such a playful lady. Okay, so let's put this aside. Just to rinse up, extreme you go, you're not well job after you're done. Oh my goodness, kitty. Okay, so we're gonna a quarter, 1 1/4 cups of this tomato water that is being soaking. So let's pour this lemon juice into this measuring cup, and let's get 1 1/4 cups measured out here. Well, that's 1 cup of tomato soaked water. And you know what? We had put a little bit more of the zucchini into our recipe here. And I'm just wondering if that isn't going to be enough for this, because I don't want it to be too wet. I'm going to just go ahead with this. So let's blend this up. I'm lagging a lot. Oh, Lordy. Let me go in. How are we doing now? Oh, I think it's fixed. I think it's my phone, the phone one, my phone camera. My camera that I'm using through my cell phone is misbehaving. Okay, let me get my lid and let's blend up the wet ingredients. Okay, we know we need to blend. It smells delicious. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I love doing other people's recipes, seeing how freaking brilliant people are coming up with these delicious ways to. So, how about you guys? But sometimes I'll see people's recipes and be like, oh, that looks really good. And then I won't make them and not experience how good they are. So I'm hoping that by doing these recipes that other people have shared and worked on will help inspire you to make them. Because I think the more things that we can get into our repertoire of healthy, raw food that we can, the more we're going to be likely to stay on a beautiful detoxifying way of eating. Because face people, so many of us number on ourselves. With all the things that we have put into our body, so good, and we think, oh, you only live once. I know, I used to think that too. I only live once. I got to die of something. Let me at least enjoy my food on my way out. Yeah, I am totally laggy here. Holy crap. I will be right back. How are we doing now? Is this better? I think this is better. Yeah? Okay. Let me know if that fixed it. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hey, Ellen. Oh my gosh, and we have a new student in class. Let me wait to make sure that we are back up. Let me hang on one second. Is this working any better? Let me know, you guys. Let me know if it's working any better. I think it's working better. Yeah, yes, Dottie. I know. I see you there. I see you. How is it going now, you guys? How is the... I'm going to keep on going. I can only hope that it will resolve itself. You know what you can hear me, Kelly? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We are in business. You can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully it's not laggy. Okay, so I've got all of the wet ingredients in the bowl right here. Sounds much better. Awesome. It's better. Okay. Yes. Oh my, I was in the car and didn't know what was going on with the sound. It's just me, babe. All good. Okay. All good now. Okay, great. So what we've got here, let me see if my food camera is going to be okay. So I've just added the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, and I'm just going to stir this into a nice dough until it all comes together. Come together right now. Okay, don't sing any more of it, Burns. You don't want to get copyright struck. Okay, here we go. So we've got it coming together. It's looking like a traditional kind of wet dough. And I have never made this before, so I don't know if this is going to work, but here's what I do know from every other time that I have made dehydrated dough. This is a good consistency. Can you see this? So there's no water anywhere. It's kind of like a solid mass, like so. You can see that. And as that psyllium absorbs all of that water, it's going to continue to come together beautifully. And I can tell because it's getting a little bit harder, a little bit stiffer as we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave this over to the side. What I'm going to do is taste it to make sure that it tastes good. I like that. I think this is going to be really, really good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave it aside. Put it to the side so that it kind of gels together a little bit while we get some toppings ready. Dot, what are you doing over there, you crazy girl? Dot, hey. Hey, hey, hey. No, no. No. I can see you. It's not lagging. Okay, excellent. Awesome, awesome. Hello, everyone. Sometimes I get altered by YouTube. Sometimes I don't. What do you mean altered? What do you mean? So we've got, let me rinse out my blender. Just rinse this out really quickly. You know, I like this so much, I might even make a second batch, a double batch, you know. But let's get some toppings ready for this, shall we? We have our sun-dried tomatoes that have been reconstituted. And this is perfect for just, so there's nothing else we need to do here. So we've got our tomatoes. I've got a runny nose. Kelly says, I made flatbread in the dehydrator the other day, but I'm freezing it. I've decided to stop all chewing food for a bit. Okay, good. Kelly, that's really good. Altered that classist. Oh, alerted. Altered. Pfft, alerted. Sometimes I get alerted by YouTube and sometimes I don't. Yeah, I don't know why that is. That's weird, eh? That's so weird. That's too bad, Rockstar. I don't know what to say about that. Gosh. Very, very weird. Okay, so we're going to slice up some olives for the topping for our flatbread. Do you guys like olives? I like olives. You know, olives are one of those things that we kind of have in our diet fairly regularly. I mean, they're probably not the cleanest thing, but hey, balance, baby. This is about balance. It's not about always being super stringent. It's not about only being a fruitarian. It's not about only, you know, I don't think you can live that way and be happy. So decide what are the things that you are going to allow into your experience with food, and then allow those things in without any guilt, you know? And for me and my family, that's going to include certain things like olives. I'm just going to slice up these olives real quick. Let me know, do you guys like olives? What are some of the things that you allow into your healthy, raw, or almost raw lifestyle? Is it tamari? Is it maple syrup? Is it olives? Yes to all of the above for me. What are my non-negotiables? That's what you need to think about also, right? My non-negotiables are flour, wheat, processed sugar, candy, cookies, pasta, all of that stuff. That's non-negotiable. Because I know too much now that was the cause of me killing off my cells in my body, aka cancer. That's all that cancer is dead, damaged cells. When you realize that you create the environment within your body to either have cells proliferate and have cells, you know, renew and be rejuvenated and healthy and vibrant, when you realize that what you put in your body has everything to do with your health and vitality, then you start making decisions. You start taking different steps. You start reworking your priorities, right? Priorities, baby. What are your priorities? Do you really want those cookies, or do you really want to be healthy? Are you really craving cookies? Oh my God, get some peanut butter out. We'll make some. Sheila, we're going to make some cookies after we do this flatbread. I'm going to show you how easy and delicious it is to make cookies that you're going to be able to eat without. I mean, are they going to be exactly like a chocolate chip cookie? Probably not. But are they going to give you that feeling of, oh my God, I just ate something delicious? Yeah. Yes, you are. Oh my God, I love these olives. So good. Olives and jalapenos are so delicious. And look what I've got here. I'm going to slice up some jalapenos for my toppings as well. Love jalapenos. And if you find that these are too mucus producing for you or they irritate your stomach, well, yeah, that's a thing. Just don't have them. But you know what? I don't mind it when I eat a jalapeno and my nose starts running. I do not mind it at all. I'm like, okay, let's get some of that. Let's get some of that out of there. You know what? These might be really spicy for my bread, but I don't care. I'm going for it. I'm going all in. I'm going all in, baby. What else am I going to put in there? Well, I'm going to put in some organic garlic. So I've got some organic garlic, and I'm going to put that through my garlic press so that it gets really finely minced. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit of almost like a salt rub, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Can I use dried instead of dried apricots in the sushi recipe? Can you use dried what? Dried figs? Anything? Yes. Inside of your dressing for the sushi recipe? Yes. Any dried fruit to sweeten up that. Are you talking about the dragon, the red pepper dragon sauce? Yeah, any sweetener, any dried fruit. Raisins would work, dried apricots, dried dates, figs, any of that. Any and all of that would work just fine. So we're just getting here ready for our topping our flatbread. We've got some olives, we got some sliced jalapenos. I'm going to get some crushed garlic ready to go. And my bread is right over here. It's just sitting up, ready to go. There it is right there. You can see that. Oh, yeah, it's really gotten, you can see that. The dough has really gotten quite a bit stiffer. You see that? Perfect. And it smells incredible. This is going to be so much fun. So much fun to eat. So much fun to eat. Yeah, I think I'm going to brush it with a little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to let's make a crushed garlic thing that we can spread on top. I'm just going to get my garlic crusher and just crush it up like that. Figs, yes, you can. What apricots? I don't use any of those in the sushi. What did I miss? So in the dragon, in the red dragon sauce that I made, it had apricots in the dragon sauce. I always press my garlic twice when I use this garlic press too. One of my favorite old garlic presses from the Pampered Chef party that I talked about before that we had over at my house. God, that was like frig almost 25 years ago. This is my favorite garlic press. So what I do is I just come and I pull up what has been left behind on the inside. And I just press it down again like so. And I get a whole second amount going in there. I'll just do that again. Oh yeah, baby. And this is organic garlic. If there's one thing that I really recommend you guys try to find is organic garlic and organic ginger. There is just such a powerful difference in the flavor between garlic and ginger organic versus not organic. Just so much more intensity of flavor, you know? Oh, I can get a little bit more out of that. Just took that over to the sink and I saw, oh, hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. So there's the garlic. Hi, baby. What you got? You got your fishing stuff ready?
I got my fish tank. No, I didn't get. I can go get them.
You got pineapples. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, babe. I was thinking for a minute. Remember when I was trying to think if I needed anything? I was going to ask you to pick me up some pineapples, and you did it. And some grapes. Thanks, babe. Peppers. Ooh. Yum. We can put some peppers on our flatbread. So I'm just making a little bit of olive oil with some garlic. Look at how beautiful that is. Yeah, those bananas are kaput. So I'm going to add a little bit of, let's see. Let's add a little bit of onion powder to that. You got a fishing net?
So hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I got my little fishing net.
For catching your minnows
Yeah.
in your bucket?
Yeah.
Awesome.
In my tank.
In your tank.
And I'm going to go get...
Yes,
I'll
Sheila,
set
he
this
is
up.
so sweet to bring. Sheila says, oh, he's so sweet to bring you pineapples. He is. Kelly says, I got a few pineapples yesterday too, along with green apples. Yeah.
I got a container. Short container for my trip.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Smell this, how beautiful, babe.
Mm-hmm. That's very garlicky.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one before you go on a date.
Yes, you want to eat lots of garlic before you go on a date.
Yeah.
That's how you know if the person is really going to love you. So if you get called back on a second date after the garlic breath. And this is the bread. So this is the bread, Joe. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how that just came together, you guys. Amazing. I cannot wait to make this. This is a new flatbread recipe.
Get some fish food. Get some wood conditioner.
That bread is going to taste so good. Okay, so we're going to slice up some of these. I say we go with the yellow pepper because it'll give us a nice contrast to the red and the green from the red from the sun-dried tomatoes, and then the green from the jalapenos and the olives. Let's see here. Is that the bread that Kristin made the other day? Yes, this is a recipe from Kristin. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the dressing. I got it. Yes, the dressing had the apricots in it. Rockstar Ruiz says, I'm learning that some food cause me pain. I can eat a little every now and then, like the hummus I got from the farmer's market last Saturday. No pain. Awesome. Yeah. So listen to your body, right? Listen to your body. So we've got all of these beautiful toppings.
Well, I gotta fill this up with water.
Oh, did you get the bin as well, new?
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
No, I got a big bin.
Awesome. Yes, sorry, should have been more specific. That's okay. It's all good. Was it raw organic Rockstar, the hummus that you got? Yes, it was, but nuts usually cause me pain. What we find is that the more you start cleaning out your system, the more you're able to eat those things that at one time caused you a lot of pain. So that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Look at how cute these are. They're coming out like little rings. Look. So cute.
Mhm.
Let me just double check. Where am I at? Taking Eric to work. Okay, babe, be back in a bit. Love you all. All right, drive safe, Alana. I got pineapples too, says Crystal. Hey, Crystal. Also picked up a coconut for the first time. Didn't taste the way I thought it would. A lot of times when we have coconut in the air quotes real world, it's so sweetened up with sugar that when we taste a true fresh coconut, we're like, oh, that tastes different, right? So I'm just slicing up the pepper, the yellow pepper. And I think that's going to be enough, actually. I might just want to get some of the middle fibers of this out. How are your grapes, babe?
Great.
Great. Great grapes. Okay. I'm just going to rough chop some of these yellow peppers just so that they fit just a little bit more onto our flatbread and are not sort of taking up the whole thing, kind of more bite-sized, if you will. All right, so we're ready to go. We are ready to go, baby. So let me get, how are we going to do this? Let's see here. Let's clean up a little bit. Let's clean up our workspace so that we have some, you know, some clarity. I think I'm going to have to make a double batch of this. Oh, babe, that's loud. I'm going to have to make a double batch of this. When are you going ice fishing? Are you going tonight? Tomorrow morning? Okay, so this is going to take 9 hours in the dehydrator, which means that it'll be done by 9 p.m. today. No, 10, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. So this is the thing when you make dehydrated food that you got to realize. It's like, it doesn't always take a whole long time to do, although we've been on for like an hour and we've kind of been puttering around, and I'm just kind of like, you know, casually working on this. But the real time commitment comes when you put it in the dehydrator. And in any case, you're not doing anything. You're just sticking it in and it's going to take a while, right? So here is our dough. And you can see that it has come together and sort of stuck together a lot more than when we first mixed it around. And I think this would be ideal to put in the pastel press again and to make some just little round tortillas, but I don't only want to get stuck on that one method. So let's make one. Let's see what we can do to make one kind of like a rustic sort of flatbread. So this is the wire shelf that comes with my Samsung dehydrator. And I've got one of these Teflon or Teflex sheets. So I'm just going to slap it on there. And let's just form some of this out with our hands, shall we? We're just going to make some rustic formed flatbread. Let me get myself a bowl of water. Just going to get a bowl of water to just wet my fingers. I'm just going to press it down. And the recipe says that you want this in about a 1/2 inch thickness. So let's just press that out. We'll make an oval sort of shape. And we're just going to put some indentations in there, like so. Make it really look like rustic. And that's it. Then we're going to dehydrate that. And that's the kind of thing that you're going to be able to spread a nice amount of hummus on, or just some, smashed up avocado, some beautiful garlic sauce. I don't know. The sky's the limit, really. Let's do this one over here. So this really feels like a dough that has been kneaded. This is pretty cool. And it is because of that high amount of flaxseed in there. I'm just making these up as truly, rustic sort of shapes. Just like so. Let's do another one. Yeah, because this recipe kind of, I'm just thinking, I really do want to make more of this. So we're just going to press it out. Crystal says, I got pineapples too. Also picked up a coconut. Oh, right. I read that one already. So your coconut, how was it different? Did you think it was going to be sweeter? Did you think how different was it? Curious to know that, Crystal. So there you go. We got some rustic looking flatbread. I'm so tempted to flatten this out into a tortilla shape. Hello. So tempted to flatten this bad boy out. But you know what? Let's just make 4 that are, let me just not go to my comfort place of using my tortilla press. Let's do a rustic flatbread shape. So we want this about 1/2 inch.
Can I borrow a pair of jeans?
Yes, you can. Let's see here. And the holes that we're making, these indentations, are going to be perfect to allow us to get some of those toppings really into there, All right, so here we go. Here's our rustic flatbread. Just want to make sure that it is kind of a little bit thicker on the outer edges, because you don't want the outer edges to dry before the inside is cooked, But I would say that's about it. Okay, now let's get putting on some of our toppings. So we've got this beautiful garlic, olive oil, onion powder spread, so to speak. So we're just going to spread that on. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good. I wish you could be here. I wish you could be here to smell this. It's so good. That's a lot of garlic. Woo! That might be too much garlic on that one, Burns. You don't want to overwhelm the palate, you know? I was, like I said, I also was thinking of roasting one of these garlic heads. I could go for that. Just roasting off the garlic and making a beautiful roasted garlic spread. Sky's the limit. What would you guys put on your flatbread? Give me your ideas.
Your jeans aren't down there, are they?
What jeans are you looking for?
I don't know. I just need like the ones with the really cute ones. The really nice ones.
My favorite ones? They're in my cupboard folded up.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got the garlic spread on there. And
Y'all, you're truies. Thank you.
Now we're going in with some of the sun-dried tomato.
That looks amazing, Mom.
Doesn't it though?
It does.
It tastes really good too. What did you just get a taste of?
Olives.
So we're just going to go in with the sun-dried tomatoes. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer says, go for it, right? Just go for it, baby. Don't be afraid of your flavor. Don't be afraid of your food. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it? Who cares? Just make it again. Sometimes doing this type of cooking is going to require trial and error, experimenting. Sometimes stuff works and sometimes stuff doesn't work. It's not a big deal. It's okay. And getting as much flavor on here as you can is going to be good. I definitely want to make another batch of this. What do you guys think? Should I make another batch and do them up as tortillas? That would also cook faster. I need to make some new flatbread. So I think this would flatbread. This would tortilla. I need to make some new tortillas. I think this would tortilla really well. Okay, and just press it down so that it's kind of going to stick. Just press it down as you go. Play with your food. Massage your food. Allow your food to talk to you. What should I put next? How much of this? You know? So good, right? So good. Okay, next, let's get some space over here. And let's get some peppers. And again, just press those in so that they end up sticking in your bread. I'm excited about this. This is the kind of thing that if you crave stuff like bread and sandwiches, complex carbohydrates, this is the kind of thing you want to have because it's going to give you the flavor. It's going to give you the sensation, the mouthfeel, the texture, the ability to eat this like an open-faced sandwich. You know, look at this. Let me wipe my hands so I can see some of your beautiful comments. My hand smells so good. Jennifer is here. Go for it, says Jennifer. And Jennifer says, hey, Amy. Hey, Gab. Hey, Cindy. Crystal says, I think the flesh being meaty threw me off really. It tastes like the water reminded me of leftover cereal milk. LOL, almost a cinnamon flavor, but it's not strong at all. I don't even know what to do with it. Well, you can drink the juice, right? The juice is the water itself is really good for drinking. The meat is what I use to make my raw vegan mayonnaise. So if you're into mayonnaise at all and you want some mayo in your life, then that might be something. I don't know. I feel like these jalapenos are going to overwhelm it. I'm going to take these off for a minute. I'm not feeling those. I'm going to sprinkle on some olives. And again, I'm just going to go through and press those down. It's like a focaccia. It's like a focaccia, baby. Look at that. My goodness. My goodness. Are you guys digging this? Tomatoes, onions, green peppers, and carrots. Ooh, that would be good on here too. Be sure to check out Carmen's no egg salad. The texture of avocados and zucchini are amazing. Sheila, I absolutely will. Oh my gosh. I've got to check out more of her stuff. I'm relatively speaking, I'm quite new to all of this raw vegan food, you know? And very new to other people who are doing great work with it. So I love sharing and bringing and exploring and trying these recipes with you guys. I've been thinking about looking for some of those kind of alternatives as well as like the raw vegan egg salad, like what you just mentioned, zucchini and avocado. Ooh, I will have to try that for sure. So again, just press these all down and into the dough, much like focaccia, so that it can dry and dehydrate all around each other. Sorry, my nose is a bit runny. I know. I gotta go blow my nose again. Detox, baby. It's a detox. It's a detox. Bam. What do you guys think? I think that should do it. That looks really good. That looks so beautiful. Look at that. It looks like a pizza. Freaking amazing, man. The beauty of food. And when you see how amazing the texture of this is, going into the dehydrator, that's going to be a thing of beauty, baby. I'm going to make another recipe. I'm going to make another go of this right now. And I'm going to flatten them into thinner tortillas and see how they come out as for a wrap. Whereas this is more like an open face sandwich. I'm super excited about this, you guys. Actually, let me taste a little piece with the garlic and a little bit of each of these toppings. So I've got a little bit of the dough. Let me take a little bit more. A little bit of the dough, a little bit of the olive, some of the tomato, and a little bit of that not roasted garlic, but of that garlic. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. That actually tastes really, really good. Really, really good. So happy I tried this. Yes, the bread is hard for me. I can do without the sweet so easy, but I miss sandwiches. Well, Crystal, hello. Hello. So let me pop that into the dehydrator. I will be right back. I wonder if my avocado is ready. Where is my avocado? Bought a bag of avocados. I have one that might work. But I do want to make another one of these zucchini flatbreads. So I might just do that. Ooh, I love mayo. Yes, Crystal. So mayo. You guys know that I posted the mayo recipe, I think in the somewhere. I can't remember. But the mayo. Is there a recipe for mayo? Yes. Yeah, there is. Let me find it for you. Okay, I'm going to show you this mayo recipe. And this is from Marcus from The Healthy Life. Let me send this to the MacBook. And then I'll put it up on the screen for you. It's a really good recipe. And this is what I use for my garlic sauce as well, my Trini garlic sauce. Sheila says her site is really cool. She has everything from chocolates to a Chinese dish. Awesome. Hiya, Burns. Hiya, Donna. I've never used a dehydrator. That's okay. Dehydrators are super easy. You can get inexpensive ones off of YouTube, off of like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, that kind of thing. Or you can buy one 30, 40 bucks in the store, the round circular ones, if you're just wanting to, kind of start out and see what it's all about before jumping all in. But they are so good. It gently dehydrates the food, gently, slowly takes out the moisture without cooking out the active live enzymes from it. So it's really good. Let me see if I can pull up Carmen's site here. So let's see here. Carmen's site is Go Raw Carmen, GoRawCarmen.wixsite.com. We looked everywhere for this page, but we can't find it. Like, really? Okay. Maybe she since got a .com. Let's see. GoRawCarmen.com. Nope. I don't know. I don't have it. I can't find it. It was Go Raw. Let me see if I can get it up here. Thank you guys for waiting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where are you going?
Aminos.
Don't forget to take the heater in.
Huh?
Don't forget to take the heater in. The heater for Glenda. Don't forget to take it in. Wix.
I don't think I'm going to take care of it today, but I will take care of it.
Site.com. Yeah, it's not coming up. Go Raw Carmen, wixsite.com. Oh, well, that sucks. What's her site, guys? Uh-huh. I don't know what her site is. I can't get into it. What is Carmen's site? Don't know. Can't find it. On the recipe card that I was using from somebody else in the group, it was gorawcarmen.wixsite, wixsite.com, but I can't find it now. Make another batch so I can see it from the beginning. I will. Alyssa Cohen has a raw food recipe book that is amazing. Lots of recipes. Awesome. So, oops, links don't work here. Sorry about that. No, it's okay. It doesn't work. That link doesn't work. I cannot get it to work. I cannot get it to work, man. I cannot get it to work. Okay, let me go grab another zucchini. But first, before we chop the zucchini, the wet ingredients, what I want to do is mix up the dry ingredients again. So once again, I'm going to take a cup of flax seeds, a cup of raw flax seeds. So I'm using just these brown flax seeds, and I'm going to take 1 cup. I'm going to pop that in the Vitamix blender. Let me just wrap this up. Put that away. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of psyllium. I hate using wet measuring spoons to measure out dry ingredients. That kind of drives me insane. Sorry. I'll be all right. I will be all right. Carrie, the recipe for this flatbread recipe is right up in the description, babe. It is right in the description of this video. So definitely go and try it out. It's so good. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk right into there. I'm going to use 1/4 cup of buckwheat flour. Right on in. Actually, I can put that away one time. And I am going to use, I didn't use any salt on that one, on the first one. So I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I usually use pink Himalayan salt, but if you don't want to use salt, you don't have to. Totally do make the adjustments and go with confidence, knowing that you are doing your recipes how you want to do them, right? So don't feel like you have to use salt. If you don't want to use salt, you don't have to use salt. What does the recipe call for? 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So that's 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to use the onion and the garlic powder again. And I had used 1.5 teaspoons instead of 1 teaspoon of each. So I'm going to do that again because I like how that tasted. So onion and garlic powder. How are you guys doing out here today? Are you guys good? Will this work without the psyllium husk? Probably. I don't know. Try it. There's only one way to find out, right, Crystal? How come you don't want to use the psyllium? Psyllium is really good for your bowels, by the way. So let's see. I've got a cup of golden flax seeds. They're actually the brown flax seeds. I've got 1/4 cup of buckwheat, 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk powder, 1 teaspoon dried onion, 1 teaspoon, and I use 1.5 teaspoon of dried onion, 1.5 teaspoon of dried garlic, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to whiz that all together. Ah, got it. That should do it. Yeah, I mean, will it work? I know that the psyllium husk is going to be one of those things that helps bind it all together. So if you can do it with psyllium husk, I definitely recommend that. But if it's one of those things that, oh my gosh, you can use chia seeds instead of that because chia has the same kind of bonding and binding action together. So try chia seeds, maybe. That might be a good option for you. I'm just going to empty that into a bowl, just like so. Okay. So it's going to look like a very coarse flour. Let me show you what that looks like at this stage. I will get chia. Good. I got chia. We'll check somewhere for the psyllium. Okay, awesome. Use the chia. I think that would be a good option for you. All right, so that is that nice coarse looking meal, so to speak. And let me go run down and get a zucchini. I'll be right back. Okay, so where's my little knife? Here it is. And some people do this. They rub the ends of the zucchini or cucumber to pull out that bitterness from it. I don't know if that works. My mom used to do that. And we're just going to peel this. You can use a peeler or a paring knife. I'm just using a paring knife because I'm too lazy to search for my peeler. There we go. So just get that all nicely peeled. So I'm just remaking that flatbread recipe, but instead of preparing it like a thicker flatbread, I'm going to make these into like a tortilla. And see how that works. Maybe we'll even season this one up slightly differently. So this is going to be a cup of zucchini. Just chopping it roughly and popping it right on into there. So yeah, you can decide to season this up any way that you'd like. We've got a tablespoon of olive oil. A tablespoon of lemon juice. We're going to go with a tablespoon of, I think in this one, let's use the coconut aminos. And it says 1¼ cups of water from the soaked tomatoes, but I don't have any of that. I'm going to add in the pitted date. So what shall I do? Because I don't have any more of that soaking water from the sun-dried tomatoes. Well, since this is all getting blended up and pureed, so that's one pitted date that just went in there. Since this is all getting blended up and pureed, I'm just going to use some of the sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just going to put, about that much sun-dried tomatoes in there. And then I'm going to put a cup of water. So that'll give the richness and the body that we would have gotten from that sun-dried tomato. But now we're getting it in, with the sun-dried tomato plus a little bit of water. And that's it. So let's blend that up. Pop it onto our blender base. How are you guys doing out here? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys going to make this? You should totally make this. I think it's going to be really I think this is going to be one of those things that I am going to have as one of our go-to recipes for sure. So where is my lid? Where is my lid? Right here. I'm just going to pop that on. Let's Okay. Smells delicious. It's a bit thicker than the other version that we did, but I think it's still going to work just fine. Where's my spatula? Right here. I'm excited for this. Are you guys excited? Who doesn't get excited when they get to see how an actual raw vegan recipe comes together, So we're just going to pour that in. We're going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. And just like so. And again, try not to splash yourself, Burns. You're wearing a white t-shirt. Splash my arm. And let me rinse that out one time. Extreme cleaning, man. You guys, you got to do it, or else, let me tell you, you'll regret it. So I just rinsed that out, put it right back over there, and it is ready to go for the next time. Okay, so let's just mix this around, get this all incorporated. And just like before, I'm also stepping out of my frame. I am so aware. That looks so good. Always looking for sandwich type dishes. Yeah, so am I. So am I, Karen. And I hope that this really hits that spot for you and for all of us. And there you go. Easy as that. And then again, we're going to just leave this to sit, and that is going to allow the psyllium husk and the flax seed to sort of start doing their thing to just, you know, suck up all of that moisture and come together beautifully. And then what you can do is you can pop this onto a dehydrator sheet and shape it roughly with your hands. You know how else this would be great, you guys? As a pizza dough. This will be great as a pizza dough base. Even the little ones that we made, you can make individual pizza doughs for you and for your family. But I want to see what this can do in the tortilla press, because I really like just slathering avocado onto a wrap. Just slathering it onto a wrap and just rolling it up. I just love that. So let's try that. Let us try. Oh my goodness, my nose is running like crazy today. So I've got my tortilla press. You're welcome, Donna. You're so welcome, babe. I hope that was helpful. Going into Walmart to pick up a couple of things. Okay, Alana. Alana, you're supposed to be resting. I was going to say it, but, you know, don't want to be, you know, harassing you. That's what I was thinking. Pizza, I wrote it down as I was writing this recipe. Yeah, this would make a totally perfect pizza. So let's get some saran wrap, because we need that when we're using our press. So if you're going to be making this for pizza, you just might want to plan ahead of time, because it's going to need some time in the dehydrator. You know, it's not like regular recipes where you're going to cook it in the oven and it's going to be done in 30 minutes. And taking the time to do this for our food is really, really good. It is so good. It's so good. What else can we do while we're waiting for our dough to set up? Because you really do want to let this sit for, you know, for a few minutes. But I'm impatient. I am impatient. I want it done right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one now. So I'm going to take a scooper, like an ice cream scooper, and I'm just going to scoop it out. And I'm going to place it right onto my tortilla press, just like so. By the way, I got to remember, I got to drink my heel all tea. Who is loving their heel all tea these days, you guys? Are you loving it? I'm loving it. And just like so, we have a beautifully, perfectly shaped tortilla. But wait, there's more. We're going to pop down some beautiful toppings, like so. Get some peppers on there. Make it look pretty. Maybe this one we put, let me chop up some of these jalapenos a little bit smaller. Sprinkle on some nice spicy jalapenos. I like jalapenos. They're nice and spicy, but at the same time, they're a little bit mild, you know? They're not as intense. as other peppers. So it's a good. And some tomatoes. Look at that. That looks good, right? That looks good enough to eat just like that. And I have not forgotten about my garlic. Don't worry, it's coming. It's a coming. Get a little bit of that garlicky goodness just dotted throughout that. Yum. And then I'm going to just press that down again so that those toppings kind of get really embedded into that tortilla. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Look at that. How good. Okay. Now we need to get this onto a dehydrator sheet. But what I want to do is I want to have this side up first. So give me 1 second. So I've got another one of these trays, and I'm going to put on one of these Teflon nonstick sheets. And I need a little bit of extra room here. So let me just make a little space. Let me make a little space. I'm going to move you right on over to here. See, cleaning up. It helps in the long run so that you have not a crazy situation going on when you're trying to do your thing. You know what I mean? Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? Alana says, I swear I will rest this evening and the entire weekend. What is guava? Guayaba? I don't know, but I know what guava is. Guava is a fruit, a tropical fruit. On my 3rd day of tea and capsules. Awesome. Awesome. How are you feeling? Yes, Kelly, how are you feeling on it? It almost looks like a lemon. Is it not just a guava fruit? That's what I was thinking. It probably is just a guava. A pomelo is a combination of a watermelon, a grapefruit and it's like pomelo is like a type of grapefruit. I bought one and I juiced one the other day and it was so good in my juice. Did you guys see how I just flopped that over? And look at that. Flatbread, yum. Very thin, so it's not going to take as much time to dehydrate as the other thicker flatbread, or at least that's my theory that I'm working on. Let's do one more over here. So we've got our tortilla press. You can find these on Amazon. I'm so sorry. I have not had time to update my Amazon store with all of these goodies. But you guys will find it. Just look up tortilla press, all right? So we're just going to put a scoop down just like so. Yes, we are. And we're just going to press it gently. You don't have to press it all the way down because we're going to be doing that on the second round. Hold on. I'm trying to get this in a good spot for you guys. And I'm just feeling out of out of sorts over here for a bit. So let me bring this back over to here. Pomelo is like a sweet grapefruit, I think. Are you feeling a lot of healing from your tea? If anyone is looking for places to order the ingredients for the tea, there's a place called Southwest Herb Shop in Arizona. Thank you so much. I know that we have a couple places here in Ontario. I think it's really good. Definitely try to source them locally to you. Definitely try to find them where you don't have to pay a lot of shipping, you know, because that would be good. So I think I'm actually going to start with the garlic because it's easier to get that on there. So let's just start with that garlic. This has a little some fresh chopped garlic as well as some onion powder. So we're just spreading a little bit of that on. A little bit or a lot, however much you want. This is your food. You have fun with it. Make it yours. If you don't like garlic, don't put garlic in it. I'm going to go in with some of these jalapenos. There you go. That one, I don't know. That one has a little bit too much of that membrane from the seed. So let me just get that off. Just get a couple more pieces of jalapeno. And I'm just doing this with the knife directly from the board because, you know, jalapeno oil is no joke. Okay, we're going to get some olives that we chopped up, sliced up earlier. You could put all kinds of stuff on this, you guys. You let your creativity speak to you when you're doing this, okay? Make it yours, baby. Make it work, as Tim Gunn would say. Project Runway. Yeah. That looks good. And then we're also going to put some of these sun-dried tomatoes that have been softened up. I'm going to just drop those on. Send me photos. Send you photos of what? The pomelo? So after I watched a lot of Dr. Morse's videos, says Raw Vegan Niece. Hello, by the way, darling. On YouTube, I've decided to start a 30-day grape fast on February 1st to heal my body. Well done. Oh my gosh. I don't know, Niece, were you here when we were starting? I started out saying, okay, I'm going to do a 40-day grape feast. I only got to 21 days, solid grapes of strictly grapes. That is a very intense and very powerful cleanse. I could only go 21 days. And I'm so happy that I did that because, yeah, super powerful. So again, I'm just going to squeeze this down on my pastel press to really get those ingredients embedded into that. Can you see that? I don't want them to come all the way through like that just did, but if it does, it should still be all right. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Let me move this over here and bring this over here so I can show you guys how I flip these over. I'm ordering the Heal All Tea 3 lung tincture and the kidney bladder 3 to heal my body. I've been sick for so long. Although I'm a raw vegan now, I definitely need a deep cleaning. Well, you're in the right spot, baby. We're here to support you on it. Make sure to let us know how you're doing with that, okay? And let us know if we can support you in whatever way, because yeah, that will clean you out for sure. Honestly, not really feeling anything yet. That's all good. That's all good. I'm getting them both. Okay, get them both. Hi, everyone. Just got home from working. Hi, Carol. So glad to see you here, babe. How are you? Guava is guayaba fruit, says Rosie. You can juice the pomelo, but the guava has a lot of seeds. Lots. Yes, yes. Thank you. I will. Thank you. Okay, awesome, niece. I'm so happy for you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, let me bring this over so you guys can see it. So I've got the tortilla. I'm going to flip it over, remove the saran wrap from the back, and then I'm just going to carefully just drop it down just like so. I hope that works. It should. Okay, let's do another one, shall we? Let's do it again, baby. I'm just going to press it out over here so you guys can see it. Actually, no, I lied. I'm going to bring it over here so you guys can see it. So I'm just going to straighten up the saran wrap. I'm going to get a scoop of the dough, which is really set up now. This is really beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. It's a wet dough, but it's not a loose dough. You know what I mean? It stays together in a ball. Beautifully. Tastes amazing. Are you guys excited for this? I hope you're excited for this. I hope you guys try it. Again, just spreading a little bit of that beautiful organic garlic that I have here with a little bit of olive oil. And then to that, let's just add some more of this, a little bit more of this jalapeno. Let me get some that were a little bit on the, not the seedy side, not the highly seeded side. Just going to chop some of these roughly chop some of this jalapeno. And I'm just going to drop it on there, and then I'll spread it out once it's down. So yeah, guys, finding a few really good recipes to sub out, you know, those not detox friendly versions of our food that we've been so used to eating. I think that's going to be it's going to go a long way for us making this into a lifestyle, you know, because we love food. Who doesn't love food? My God. We love food, and the thought of not being able to eat some of our favorites or even just some creative food is enough to make a lot of us say, yeah, no, I'm good, Burns. I'm good. I don't really want to do your raw thing, you crazy lady. To which I say, okay, no worries. We good. I know this is not for everybody. I totally get it. But if you are the kind of person who is sick and tired of being so sick and tired, and you want to be able to eat beautiful food and not feel deprived, because my God, food is so delicious. It's one of the beautiful things of being on this third dimensional earth plane, enjoying food, enjoying the physical aspects of life. If you're one of those people that you want to enjoy beautiful food, but you don't want to be sick anymore, then I think this is probably going to be your jam. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Rosie is saying, I'm making this as you go, but the dough is very sticky to my fingers. I'm not touching it with my fingers either, Rosie. This is sticky to my fingers too. But you want, does yours have this kind of consistency, Rosie? It's sticky. Like this is sticky to my fingers too. See? But it should be firm-ish. It should be like firm and kind of like a wet dough. Is this how yours is looking, Rosie? Sticky to my fingers too, babe. I'm so excited that you're making this alongside. Picasso A in the house. Welcome to class. Oh my God, this is the first time that you're here in class. Welcome. So glad that you are here with us. Oh my goodness, so cool. Kelly says, I'm not loving it, the heal all tea at all, but I'm drinking 32 ounces a day. Well, babe, listen, we know that when we got stuff to clean out of our body and we put into our protocol herbal stuff in the form of like the heal all tea, what we are going to experience in our body is sometimes not going to feel so pleasant. But listen, these are the things that are trapped in your body that are preventing you from feeling good in your body, you know? So better out than in. Better out than in. You're just cleaning things up, baby. Okay, so we're just going to press that, lightly press it down. Don't overdo it, Burns. You just want it to stick in there a little bit without it showing up on the backside, you know? Rosie, I'm so happy that you are making this alongside, Rosie. I need one of those cool devices to flatten dough. Yeah, so it's called a tortilla press. And it makes it so fast. See, that's what you want. You don't really want any of your veggies coming over onto the other side. And then you're just going to flip it over in your hand. You're going to peel off the back. And you're just going to gently kind of flop it on to your dehydrator sheet. Look at how cool that looks, you guys. Frig, I can't wait to eat these. I think this is going to be so good. So good. So let's do another one, shall we? Because it's fun doing this. Raw living food is the best. I know, right? Hope you are feeling well today. Thank you so much, India. I am feeling much better today. Good morning, lovely. Good morning, Carrie Ann. Yeah, I'm doing the flatbread, but I'm putting a little water in my fingers. It's better now. I'll do half of the dough in tortillas too. Okay, good. As it sets up more and more, that dough is going to become drier and drier and more holding all together like this. All right. So it's going to get drier and drier. It's going to, as you let it sit. You're doing a great job, Rosie. I'm so excited. Sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, making the effort to make these different foods. And it's not, one of the things that I want you guys to be aware of, it's, sometimes we see these recipes on a YouTube video and we're like, oh yeah, that's going to be easy. We'll just whip that up in 15 minutes. Reality check. It doesn't take 15 minutes to whip up these things. Sometimes it takes a bit of a bigger investment in your time, and that is okay. That is all right, because you know what? It's so worth it. I need to make more of this garlic. This garlic and olive oil thingy majiggy. Okay, I've got some of the last of my olives here. Oh, shoot. You know what I wanted to put on here? Was some of the Ivar, but I think I'm going to bypass that. I think I'm going to skip it because I think it might make it too wet. The Ivar is a red pepper paste that is from Serbia and Croatia. Dali loves it, but you know what? You can always spread that on here after. Yes, indeed. Do I want to do some of the? Yeah, I think that the jalapenos is going to be a good thing. I'm going to go bold. I'm going to put some big old slices of that on there. I wish I sliced the jalapenos super thin. Let me get another one and see if I can't slice these super, super thin. That one is kind of not as pretty as the other one. Let's see. Let me slice one of these super thin. There we go. Get some thin jalapenos on there. Thinly sliced jalapenos for a little spicy kick. If you don't want the spice, or if you can't handle the spice, or if you just don't like it, don't put it on. Take this big one off because it doesn't match. But I like a spicy kick to my food. And then I'm going to get some of the sun-dried tomatoes that we have reconstituted and squeezed out all of the excess water. That's going to go right on there. Yes, yes. How many have you got done, Rosie? Oh my God, my nose is running. It won't stop. I'm just going to give that a light little press down like so. They look so beautiful, right, Crystal? I know, thank you. I'm going to make this bread when I make hummus. Yes, it will be so good. Yes, the fruit. We are at the checkout already. Awesome. Awesome, babe. Okay, so we're just going to press that down. Kind of feel like I need a little bit more on there, but I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I'm going to put that plastic back over the top, and then I'm just going to flip it over in my hand. And you see how I didn't come through the other side with any of the veggies? That's good. You don't want to overpress it. That one's overlapping. That's okay. That is okay. So there you go. That is one tray of beautiful flatbread, tortilla style. Let me pop that in the dehydrator. And I know it's only been like an hour, but I wanted to show you how these guys are starting to get really nice and dry. Look at that. Starting to dry up. Can you see that? And it smells freaking amazing. It smells so good. So, so good. Really delicious. Really delicious. So I'm pretty impressed. Oh, yes. Yes. And we keep moving along. We just keep motoring along. I love this this press. It's super handy. Gets it done super fast. I wish I had more olives, you guys. I'm all out of olives, and those olives just give it just a beautiful, beautiful flavor. But we're going to make do with what we have left. So I'm just going to rough chop now some of the leftover sweet peppers. I'm going to thinly slice out. Move this over. Just show you what I'm doing here. So I've just rough chopped some of the yellow peppers that we've got here. And I'm just going to really thinly slice the jalapeno. I think this will go really, really well. Really, really well. Yes. There we go. How are you guys doing? Are you good? Are you doing well? How amazing was Kaya yesterday in class, though? How amazing was my 18-year-old daughter? She is so incredible. Did you guys catch it? Did you catch her? Did you catch her? Let me see what else I've got in the fridge that I can add to this. Let's see. Oh, I've got some more olives. Yes. No more capers. That's too bad. But yes. Excellent. I've got some more olives, you guys. Let me slice up some more of these olives. There's something. Oh, it's only 3 olives. God, that was a little bit anticlimactic. But that's okay. We're going to get them. We're getting them all. They're bigger, so that's good. And I've got some extra pimentos from that jar too, which is perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's slice some of these bad boys up. There's something about that brininess of those olives. You know what I mean? I love capers as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. There you go. We got quite a few. And then into these tortilla shells or taco or flatbreads or whatever you want to call it. It really doesn't matter as long as you make it and you eat it and you enjoy it. But you can do all kinds of things. You can just drizzle it with some garlic oil, garlic sauce that we made the other day in class. You can put some hummus on it. I hope I'm saying that right, Kelly. Hummus. Or you could just eat it just like that, just plain. You can wrap it up. You can put Bernsey burger in it. You can make the chickpea and avocado egg salad. If we could find the recipe for that, that would be great. If somebody can find that recipe and put it in the group page, that would be awesome. And I do want to make a little bit more. Oh, yes. Hello. I want to make a little bit more of this garlic because that was all right. Garlic press. Sometimes I press my garlic without peeling it. And then I can't get it through. And then I'm like, oh, it's stuck. Oh, no, I got it through. I got it through, baby. Where is that compost bowl? Right back here. Yeah. How's it going out there? You guys having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're struggling with, hopefully you're not struggling too much or too hard. Sometimes you just got to give into the struggle, baby, and just go, okay, this is what's happening. Got it. Right? Sometimes detox is going to knock you on your butt. And when it does, this is what I want you to tell yourself. It's detox. This is why you came. This is why you're doing this. You want to be doing all this work and not detoxing your body? No, you want to see some action. You want to see some cleaning out going. But what comes with that? Yeah, detox symptoms. Right? Don't be afraid of them. It's okay. You're going to live. You will survive to tell the tale of how you survived. You will survive this. Oh, by the way, speaking of Kaya, her song dropped today. I've put it in the description of this video, so make sure you go and you have a listen and you support our girl. Oh my gosh. You can totally hear her in the song. It's so cool.
Or wearing by hybrids.
Thanks so much, Carol. Yes, your daughter is adorable. She did a great job yesterday, didn't she, though? Get excited to ring the bell. Get excitement to ring the bell. That was awesome. Were you talking about Kaya yesterday? I had to get out of there before I bought another sweater. I'm missing some stuff. Hold on. I've just put my first flatbread in the dehydrator. Tortillas are next. Yes, Rosie girl. Good afternoon, Stacy. Stacy says, good afternoon, lovelies. I don't know what we are making today, but that tray looked good, right? We're making raw vegan bread, baby. We're making raw vegan flatbread, that thicker bread that I have going on in the dehydrator right now. Oh my word. It's pretty damn good. Looks pretty damn good. So I'm just making up some more of this onion, garlic, olive oil mixture. I'm just going to stir that together. So I'm really excited about the focaccia style bread. And after this tortilla, I'm just going to make the last of the bread with that, thicker, chewier consistency. But we've got one more of these flatbreads, tortillas rather. And let's just go ahead and get some olives onto here. Yeah. OMFG, that looks good. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's just insane. It's not even done as yet. And I'm already like, this is my favorite, the most best thing I've ever made in the whole world ever. Well, I didn't put the garlic sauce on there first. Let's get some of that beautiful garlic and olive oil. I really wanted to put that down first so that I could smear it all over it a little bit easier, but it's all good. You don't have to worry, man. It's like, it's okay. Right? We're just having fun in the kitchen. Just having fun in the kitchen. You're just putting it on and you're just doing your thing, baby. There's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way. Just enjoy the process. Know that if you're using beautiful, fresh ingredients like this, it's going to come out great. No matter what, it's going to come out amazing. That was a spicy one from that jalapeno. Wow. That jalapeno juice on the side there. Okay, let's get some of those tomatoes on there. This is the kind of thing that you can feed your family and with confidence, knowing that it's going to really help them have a beautiful, healthy, vibrant life. Did I remember everything? I think so. Just going to lightly press that down just to get all of those ingredients sticking onto the bread without going all the way through the back side of it. I'm going to pick it up like this. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take off the backing. And I'm just going to invert it over to the tray. And by this point in time, if you, like me, are tired of pressing tortillas and you're like, okay, let's just get this show on the road, just drop it out onto your dehydrator sheet like so. And let's just make 2 of those thicker kind of artisan flatbread or focaccia, for lack of a better word. It's like a focaccia. It's like a raw vegan focaccia. There's no yeast, there's no wheat, there's no grains, there's nothing in here that's going to cause you to be inflamed, because inflammation is caused by acid, right? So there's no acid forming food in any of this. How perfect is that? And I'm just going to come over and I'm going to get some wet fingers. And I'm just going to start pressing it down. Let me move this over so you can see. Let me put a tray underneath it. I'm just going to slip this tray right underneath, right, so that we can then pick it up really easily. And I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to, again, press it down like you would a focaccia. Right, form it like a loose kind of dough. You want it, if you're making this kind of focaccia, kind of flatbread, you want to have it about 1/2 inch thick, and you want to just poke your little fingers in there and make it kind of like so. Let's do the same with this one over here. Just going to form it into a nice rustic bread shape. Just like that. Super easy, you guys. This is like, anybody who starts on this journey, I understand you might feel like, oh my God, what am I going to eat after all this juicing? Right? I like food. I'm a foodie. I could never do a juicing protocol. I'm a foodie. I need my chewing food. Me too. My family too. Right? We need our chewing food. I can't anyhow do just juice for my entire life. That's not realistic at all. So I'm just going to, press that down. It is going to be sticky, right? But if you wet your fingers, Rosie, did you wet your fingers when you were doing this part? It is going to be a little bit of a wet dough. Absolutely. All right. Does this not look so good? Look at this. Just simple. Garlic, olive oil, a little bit of onion powder. I'm just going to spread that down and smear it around. So good. I hope that this inspires you guys to make this recipe. Let me know in the comments. Are you inspired? Are you going to try this? I think if you want something really good that is just going to blow your mind in the form of bread, that you should definitely try this. Oh, Kat says you saw the replay. She's so amazing, so confident. Yeah, she did. She just knocked it out of the park. I was so proud of her. I looked at the ingredients and I thought, I can do this right now. So you got me running in my kitchen looking for ingredients. All right, baby. That's what I want to hear. That's why I do this. I do this so that you guys can go, oh my God, I've got that. I didn't have to go out and buy any special ingredients for today. These were all things that I had in my pantry, in my fridge. And if you, especially like Alana, you can see Alana's been like shopping and getting all of these different ingredients that she's never used before, right, Alana? Like nori sheets and jicama and all of these beautiful ingredients that before it's like, what is that? What's tamari? What's tahini? What are all these beautiful things? What's buckwheat, right? And you get to see how when you start, once you have this stuff in your pantry, it's there. It's always there. So you can always whip up something. That's actually why I wanted to do this bread recipe today, because we're kind of running low on staples. You know, it's like, oh my God, I'm hungry. What am I going to eat? It's like, yeah, Burns, you need to get caught up on the food creation side of things, because you got to feed your family. But what do you feed them? If you're doing your juicing, your family might not be into the full-on 100% juicing, right? You might not be into the full-on 100% juicing, but you kind of got to start thinking, oh gosh, what are we going to have for dinner? What's for dinner, baby? What's for dinner? And if you can come up with these beautiful, quick, easy to do recipes, if you can kind of get a sense of what ingredients your family, like what are some of the basic recipes that your family is going to enjoy eating, and then you just keep your pantry stocked with those ingredients, then at any point in time you can go, oh, I'm going to make the zucchini flatbread. I'm going to make that beautiful flatbread with all of the beautiful toppings, the focaccia. I'm going to make some raw vegan focaccia. Yes. That's a lot of jalapenos. I don't know. That's going to be spicy, but I think it's going to work. And if it's too spicy, you know, peel them off, pick them off. But I think it's going to be really good. Okay, now I need to go in with some of just the little ends of my sun-dried tomato. Look, I'm almost finished. And just dust that around. Now, the recipe also calls for, that I wrote out from the original recipe from Connie, is herbs. So she had in there basil and fresh rosemary. I don't have either of those ingredients right now, and that's okay. I'm not putting them in, and I'm not sweating it, because I know this is going to be pretty freaking awesome. Pretty awesome, just like it is. And that, my darlings, is all she wrote. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So don't be afraid to try new recipes. Don't be afraid to, you know, when you see something and it looks really good, freaking make it, man. What do you got to lose, right? The description has everything that you need for this recipe to go down. It came together super easy. You guys saw it. And I just improvised with a few other ingredients, and bada boom, bada bing. We've got some beautiful flatbread that I think is going to be the next level for us. So I'm going to pop this into the dehydrator. I'll be right back. Yay, Alex home. I can always hear you just by the sound of your
$5 charge for the parking. $5 charge for the parking spot. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry.
Look at these, how cool, babe.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a focaccia. Smell that.
Oh, yeah. Smells good. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. No, don't worry. I fight to the grass. Don't worry. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'm going to be done soon.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Doing nothing at the moment. Gonna smoke you,
Okay.
and then we can go to Ingersoll pick up water pump.
Yay! Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me see where you guys are at. Let me see where you guys are at. Wait, Kelly, I didn't read your comment up here, babe. What? Hold on. Kelly girl, no kidding. I'm pushing through. I have a plan today. 32 ounces of celery juice, 64 ounces of turmeric, lemon, ginger water, and 32 ounces of Huel tea. If I think I'm starving, I'll have some grape juice. Yeah, you're not going to starve. Listen, you got extra reserves on your body. Okay, you're not going to starve. If you're starving, have some grape juice. Exactly. We know I'm not starving. It's all in my chubby head. Stop it. Stop talking to yourself that way. Every cell in your body is listening when you talk to yourself that way. Stop it. Even in joke, don't do that. I love you. You don't have a chubby head. You have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful head. I miss my bread and flatbread, says Carrie Ann, the most. So definitely be giving this a go. I don't know why, but I ate a piece of flatbread yesterday instead of, I feel like I've got something on my t-shirt. I don't know why, but I ate a piece of flatbread yesterday instead of just a salad, and I'm paying for it this morning. Live and learn. That's right, babe. It's clarity. Now you can make this flatbread. Oh my God. You can make this. It looks and smells amazing. Dali, I just gave him a little smell of it as I pulled it out of the dehydrator, and he's like, oh yeah, that smells really good. I love garlic. The more, the better. I know. Alana says, me too, Kelly. Kelly says, right. My husband says I always smell like garlic. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. I'll take that. They have olive muffalata from the pickle guy at Costco. It's really good. Oh, that sounds good. Eric gave me a smooch and he'd be like, you taste like garlic. And I'd be like, yummy, ain't it? Ain't I? How is Eric doing, by the way, Alana? I've been thinking about him. I hope that he is feeling better now. I watched the replay because I was at the dentist all day, but she did really great. Thank you, Abe. She did. Wish I was your neighbor. Come on over, Terry. You're new to commenting. Anyhow, you're new in the class. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Terry. So glad that you are here. Oh my gosh. Hey, consciousness is in the house. I'm just getting ready to power down for today's class. So if you guys want to start popping in with your spreading some love and light for everybody and everything in your life right now and in the class, start doing that. Dali and I are going to be going for a drive to Ingersoll, I think he said. He's got to get something else for his ice fishing adventures. So we're going to go and have another nice drive together. Make sure to follow me on the Instagram. I still have a bunch of comments to read here. Don't worry. Consciousness, you're back. Hello. So glad to see you, my love. I finally caught you. Yes, you did. Oh yeah, sorry, babe. Missed beginning. It's the same dough is this the same dough you use for the flatbread? Yes. So it's in the description of this video. It's a brand new recipe that I've not done before. So this is pretty amazing. Evening, everyone, says Consciousness. Good evening. Never mind. It has soy oil. Yeah, you got to read the ingredients. You do. Stacy says, as soon as I find the recipe, I'm totally doing this. It's in the description of this video. So if you're watching it on Facebook, look up. And if you're watching it on Facebook, look down. In the description of the video, you're going to find everything in the recipe. I miss bread. I wanted Subway yesterday. Well, if you make this up, you're not going to be missing bread anymore. I guarantee. Evening Consciousness and everyone making it today after I've been to the market. It looks so good. I'm not even kidding you. I freaking can't wait till later on when we can taste it together. Poop, I didn't get the golden flaxseed. Dang it. Pick some up the next time you go out, okay? Gabriella says, I had no idea there was coconut amino to substitute soy sauce. I never heard about jicama, buckwheat. So amazing. I know there's so much to learn, right? I know. The sun-dried tomatoes looks like bacon. It does. It has a very earthy, very tomatoey scent to it. It's very meaty almost, for lack of a better word. It looks like seitan, the flatbread. Yes, but it's so not seitan, and it's not Satan. I don't know why they called it seitan. Maybe because it is the devil for your body. In the case, those of you who don't know what seitan is, it is wheat. It is vital wheat gluten. Gluten. It's just so bad for your body. Yes, I'm definitely going to make this. I'm going to have to watch the video in the beginning because I missed it. I hate missing class. It's okay. Work should slow down next week. It's all good, babe. It's all good. I made it right off the bat. I made 2 batches of it. So wherever you find it in here is good. And it's all in the description of the video. Carrie Ann, I had potato yesterday. My body didn't like that. Moment of clarity. That's right. Laying low today. I love you all. I love you, babe. I feel your energy here. You can lay low all you want. Carol says, looks so yummy. It smells, my house smells like heaven right now. He's still in a lot of pain. Oh, babe. Me too. We're going on 2 weeks now. Alana, if you guys can get the pain formula, pain release, and the spasm calm. If you can get those 2 from Dr. Morse, I think you'll be really happy with that as a means to help alleviate that pain. Yeah, Consciousness says, I hope he feels better, Alana. Me too. Seitan was made by the monks. Well, that doesn't mean shit. It's still not good for you. I love you all. Love you too, Alana. Can I use flaxseed meal? Yes. Now, in the description of this video, I specifically said that if you can get the raw whole flaxseed, do that first. Use that instead, because once you grind it, it immediately starts to downgrade its potential for the essential fatty acids, pardon me. So if you've got flaxseed meal that you're purchasing already ground up, who knows how long that's been sitting on the shelf, your nutrient value is going to be much higher if you have, if you're starting out with a whole flaxseed and grinding it as you need it. And Raw Vegan Niece says, okay, I have both. Always go with the raw, with the whole seed, grind it as you need it. Don't ever buy flaxseed meal because it's not nearly as nutritious as if you grind your meal yourself. Thank you, Cindy. We're looking forward to it. We're enjoying it. He's taken a week off this week until next Wednesday, and it's so great. It's so great. We're going to be able to spend some time together. He's going to go ice fishing tomorrow. So yeah. Okay, I cooked the tortilla with lots of garlic, of course, on my cooktop because I couldn't wait. It tastes so good. Yes! Rosie, when you have options like this, you see how easy it is to give your family, all of you, healthier options for your eating. There's no need to go to flour tortillas. There's no need to go to any of those compromising foods now that you know. And yeah, you can cook this as well. You can throw it on a cooktop. Absolutely. Throw some in the dehydrator as well. So you have the best of both worlds. And yeah, you have both. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I don't have too much to clean up here. Dali is raring to go. Are you all ready to go there, babe?
No, not yet.
Not yet? You're good?
I still have I got minnows. I'm gonna transfer them into the water.
Oh, you're going to transfer the minnows into the water. Okay, good. All right, guys, this has been so much fun. I hope that you guys got some great value from this. I hope that you enjoy making it. And if you do make this, hashtag me, hashtag the real juicy detox, so that we can start, sharing more about what we're doing. Tag me, Burns Bedard, or on Facebook, or the real juicy detox on Instagram. Share this out with your family, with your friends. Inspire them, get their mouths watering, get them asking you, what's the recipe for that? How did you make that? Get them excited about this food, because food should be exciting. It should be mouth watering. It should be, beautiful and delicious. And it can be, and it is. You're so welcome, Sheila. Sheila says, thanks for everything. Sincerely. You're so very welcome. I was going to make, well, Dolly just gave me the heads up that we don't have to leave right this red hot minute. And
I'm doing an e-transfer show, so that's gonna be waiting on the door.
Okay. I wanted to make some cookies up for you guys really quickly. Dang, I can do that in a heartbeat. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this garlic oil over here. Let me clean up real quick. And for those of you who are enjoying chewing food right now, not you, Kelly, stay away from this, because I know you. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, she said I can eat this. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to binge eat it. And I don't want you to do that. All right. If this is going to be a trigger for you, then stay away from it. But we're going to make a quick peanut butter cookie. Real quick. This is perfect because we can take it on our drive. We always like something delicious. Hi, kitty. How are you? How are you doing, my love? Oh my good word. Did you get cat food, baby?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. It's in the car? Okay. Kitty, we've got some good cat food for you. Yes, the kind that you like. I know. Dolly's going to bring it in for you. Okay, babe? And you know what I feel like doing? I kind of feel like putting these jalapenos into that one of those pickle jars and making some pickled jalapenos. Watch out, kitty. So let me tidy up real quick, and then we'll make some peanut butter cookies. Would you guys like that? Hey, Consciousness says, tell Dali I said hi.
Hello.
He says hello. And Kaya, I will. She's upstairs with her friends. Oh my God, you don't have to do that. No, I want to. It's super easy. Wait till you see how fast it is, girl. You're going to be like, wait, what? I've been doing so well, Burns. I'm making great progress with my recovery from the food addictions. That is so good. Well done, Consciousness. I'm really happy to hear that. Wow. So happy. Okay, let me do a little bit of extreme cleaning.
No, I got nothing. You don't want a grape? Where's the grape? Healthy for you.
Make sure you clean up as you go, you guys. Make sure you clean up as you go. Clean as you go so that it's so much easier when it comes to the end of your fun in the kitchen. Kitty, he's gonna go get your food. Don't worry. It's coming. I know. I know. quickly wash these up, you guys. Thank you for waiting. And I don't do all the washing at the same time. Sometimes I just do a little bit and then I come back to it later on so it doesn't feel so overwhelming, you know? Okay, so Kitty, I don't have anything for you yet, babe. You're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna get the psyllium husk put away. Okay. I've got some lemon juice. I've also got to juice something to take for us on the drive. I've got my heal all tea, but do I want something more than just heal all tea? Probably. Kelly says, I really want to not have chewing food, but watching this makes it tough. Okay, well, look away. I don't know what to say. Look away. Okay. Kitty, I'm so sorry. Dolly is bringing in your food in a minute. You know how it's going to take a minute, right? It's going to take a minute. Kaya's coming down. Maybe she can give you some of the other food. I don't know. Okay, let's make some cookies. So we're going to make some peanut butter cookies. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some peanut butter. And again, if you are on a accelerated detox, don't make this. All right? But if you are wanting a little bit of a treat and you're not going to, binge eat this, then make it. Have a little bit. Step away. Kitty. No. So all you're going to do is you're going to take some peanut butter or any nut butter of your choice, or you can do seed butter if you don't want to do nuts. So you take some nut butter. I don't know how much that is. That's that much. Half a cup, about half a cup of nut butter. Oh, Lordy, Kitty, I am so sorry. She's like, Jesus, lady, would you just give me a treat? Why you gotta be so? Why you gotta be so, lady? Yes, I'm gonna give you some treats. Okay. Come here, Kitty. I know. It's like, oh my goodness. Here. There you go. Where's Dot? Dot's missing out. Dot, where are you? You're missing out. Okay. Okay, dokie. And then I'm going to take some maple syrup. About that much. I'm going to mix that around. You can make this with tahini. We've done this with tahini. Tahini and molasses. Oh my gosh. So good. You just want to give that a little taste to see if it's sweet enough for you. Mmm. Mmm. Hey, Sheila, you've truly inspired me to pull the trigger on a dehydrator. Yes. I've been eyeballing yours and Carmen's recipes for too long now. Listen, it's so worth it. Consciousness says I'm enjoying the chewing food right now. Good. Good. This is perfect. Does flaxseed help regulate estrogen levels? I believe so. Yes. If you do a Google search on benefits of flaxseed, it's pretty amazing. So this tastes incredible just like that. You know, to that, I just thought of this. We can add in some chopped fruit. I had some I'm going to add in some sliced almonds. I can't be bothered to look for any chopped fruit right now, so I'm going to skip that part. And I'm going to get some coconut flour. Some coconut flour. And I'm just going to add some coconut flour. And you can see, am I using a recipe? Like, no. Am I just eyeballing it and doing it based on taste and texture? Yes. Yes, I am. So you're just going to, with the back of a spoon, just press the coconut flour into the peanut butter. Just get those lumps broken up. Just like so. You can even go in and use your hands, which are, you know, the best tool, in my opinion, in the kitchen. One of the best appliances are the ones you were born with, baby. Just get that pressed in and incorporated. And you see it starts to come together like a dough, like a cookie dough. Like, hello. Hello, peanut butter cookie dough. Are you going to go and eat the whole thing? Well, you know, listen, it's not advisable. But here's what we know. There's no complex sugar in here, like refined sugar, like you would get in a regular cookie. And it's a treat. It's not an everyday food. It's a sometime food.
Oh my God. Just give that to me, please.
Wait, I got to show them first. Here it is.
Oh my gosh. Can't do that. What the heck?
There it
Please,
is.
Let me have some of that.
Just popped it in Kaya's mouth. What do you think, Missy?
So good.
It just hits the spot, right? Come and say hello to everybody. Everybody has been giving you all kinds of props. Consciousness said to say hi. I think I want to make these a little bit smaller. And there you have it, my darlings. You can even put a little bit of melted chocolate over these and pop them in the freezer, and you've got some really delicious little peanut butter cookies. You can even put a little indentation into them like this, and then you can add some apple butter.
I know, baby. I know. I see you.
There you go. Little peanut butter cookie. Here she is,
Hello.
the superstar of the day.
How's everyone doing today?
We are good, babe. We are
This is really
good.
good.
It is, isn't it? Where are you going right now? What are you doing?
I'm probably gonna feed the cats, clean the cat litter. Yep, do my makeup.
And then that's it. That's
No. And then Brooke's gonna come over later, and then I'm going out after that.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you guys can just make up whatever kind of cookie shape that you want. I'm getting tired of being in the kitchen right now. I am not going to lie, and want to be out of here. But that is a great. Can you pass me the apple butter? Do you know where the apple butter is in the fridge?
Door?
Yeah, on the door somewhere. It's in a jar. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to put a little bit of this apple butter. Look at that. Cute, right? Satan means good health in Arabic. It's not Satan. I know, but like it's the devil. So I'm just going to make some of these into these little balls that I make a little indentation on. Is this pate or paste or like a dressing? What I'm making right now, I don't know. What I'm making right now are peanut butter cookies, and honest to God, I wish it would just all come. I wish I didn't have to stand here and roll out cookies, but hey, it's going to be totally worth it. There's nothing like having a nice little snack that you can pop into your mouth. And these are fairly rich. Like usually when I make these, we don't eat them like, we don't eat a lot of them. We have like one or two, and then it's like, yeah, I'm good. That satisfies. That hits the spot. Okay, that didn't work.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
No, I'm good. You're fine. I mean, the ball that I made that I was thinking I was making up didn't work. So I'm just, I thought it's a brand name for a company. What is? I'm confused now. I'm missing the conversation. So I'm just making up these little balls, and then I make a little indentation. And then I'm going to take some apple butter, which is so good, you guys. And I'm just going to put a little drop of apple butter inside. And it's not made with butter. It's just apples that have been boiled down, sort of cooked down. And then I'm going to pop these into the fridge. And there you go. Little peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, cookie.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get some of that. Yes, please.
All food is a trigger, but I'll just watch you make them. Okay, you watch me make them. Don't let it trigger you. The walnut carrot pate for sushi. Is the pate a paste or like a dressing? It should be like a pate, not like a dressing. I'm going to try one of these. I'm going to try one of these right now. That is so good. You want to try one?
Yes, please.
It's a peanut butter cookie with apple butter. Peanut butter and jelly cookie. It's good, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
And I find that the
This is so
apple
good.
butter kind of, without the apple butter on the inside, it almost can be a little bit too dry with that coconut flour.
That's
So
so good, Mom.
it is really good, right?
Mhm.
Okay, let's make another one. Because otherwise I might just put this bowl in the fridge and just work on it later, because really I'm over it. You know what else you could do? Yeah. You can make this into like a cookie base. Pass me that brownie tin.
Oh my god, Mom. Yeah. Are you done? No, you're smart. You're so smart.
So let's get a little bit of parchment paper just so that we can release it easily, easier. It's all good. It's all good, Alana. We're good. The walnut carrot is like a pate, yes. So it's like a ground up pate. So I'm just going to put this, I'm just going to put this into a brownie dish kind of thing. It's not going to fill up the whole dish, so we're just going to move it on to one side. Move it on over. And then we're just going to press this down.
I think that one's too much, Mom.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think there should be. No, maybe you're right.
I want it all to stick together so that when you cut into it, it kind of is like a square, like a cookie base, you know?
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh,
Getting water.
getting water for the minnows. Awesome. Okay.
I got it.
Okay, so you just press that all down like so.
Oh, am I supposed to? Okay, I'm thinking next time we can like roll into like 2 thin sheets, right?
And then
Put
do
one, and then put the apple butter. Another one, put chocolate on it.
Ooh,
Nice, like
a peanut butter and
Hot
jelly
layer.
layer.
yeah.
Okay, well, we can probably do that. So we can take that out like so, and we can roll that a bit flatter. Do you want to do that? Do you want to roll that out?
Sure.
Actually, let's turn this around like so. And then we'll put another sheet on top. There you go. You guys were saying that you wanted to see me and Kaya co-hosting. Well, there you go. There you go. So you want to just roll that out nice and thin.
Oh my gosh.
Turn this light down. It's a little too bright. So you want to just really press it like this.
I'm scared I'm gonna break it.
You're going to break what?
I don't know.
What's that? You're
Babe.
passing through a few times. It's all good, babe. So you just want to do it with
Yeah.
a little bit of
Sure.
confidence.
Pressure.
A little confidence. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. There you go. Nothing like doing a little baking with the kids. Right?
Mhm.
Get them comfortable and used to making beautiful ingredients in the kitchen. Hold on, let me just move this over just a wee bit. And just check it out as you go. See how you're going and just press it together.
Honestly, I think that's.
I think that is enough.
Yeah.
So then what should we do? Maybe cut it in half and then actually let's just even up some of these sides just a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. Is that thin enough, do you think?
I think it's thinner over here.
Okay.
It needs to be leveled out.
So just get that up at the top edge there. You can press it. Just, yeah, that's it. So we're making a little, like a, what is it? Like a thin layered
Yeah.
cookie, sort of, right?
Yeah, a layered cookie.
Sheila says, thank you so much. Those look amazing. Awesome, Sheila. So this is what you want to have when you have that craving for a cookie.
I guess, yeah.
You want to have a
That's good.
cookie that is not going to leave behind any excess carbonic acid, right? No complex carbohydrates. Let's cut that in half. So just like so, approximately. Let's put it into the dish that we're going to, so that we don't have to fiddle with it
True.
later, you know?
Ooh.
So we're going to put it in here, and then we're going to put some of the apple butter, and we're going to fold it over so we have like a layered cookie. Then we can stick it in the freezer.
Where's the spoon you're using?
It does amazing. This camera is going to be laggy for us again, but it's okay. So just spread on that apple butter. And I like apple butter because it doesn't have, that should be enough, babe, because it doesn't have any sugar added. It's just apples. I'm just going to spread that nicely on there. So glad that you guys are loving this. So what did you think about your experience yesterday in class?
I love going live. It was so fun.
Right?
So much fun. To share my juicy experiences with others.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun for me, so.
That's cool. So then we'll just, okay, watch out. We'll just pick this up. I'm going for it, baby. And we'll just press that together like so. And then you can see that's going to be like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh my gosh. The other day I was totally craving a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was.
I was as well.
Were you? Somebody else in the class was too. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put that in the freezer just to set up a bit.
Oh, hold on. Cut me off a little bit because I do want to munch on it.
Oh, you want to have a little bit of the edge? There you go.
Yes. Oops.
That's all good. That is all good.
Do you want one?
Yeah. Wait,
I don't know.
wait, that does not seem like a
I don't know
fair
if you wanted the
exchange.
full one.
No, I'm kidding. You can have it. Let's try it.
Yummy.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So good. A nice occasional treat that you can have when you're just feeling like, oh my God, I need a cookie. Have this instead. Have a little piece. Don't have the whole thing unless you want to have the whole thing, in which case you might feel it a little bit, right? I can't eat a whole lot of nuts, so I start feeling it in my tummy, not in a good way.
So good. So good.
Yeah, so good. Thank you so much. You want to stick that in the freezer downstairs? And that is it. There is Nothing better than making delicious treats for your family that you can enjoy instead of the dirtier version of that, peanut butter cookie. Hyper acid forming in the body, but that is not. Kelly says, I could and would eat all of that if I made it, so I won't. Yeah, so if you know that you're going to be triggered by it and you're just going to eat the whole thing, don't make it. Okay? Because it is a little bit rich. It's a little bit, it's got a lot of peanut butter in it. Don't overdo it. If you are if you're in that place right now where you just feel like I'm going to eat the whole thing, don't make it. Don't do that. But if you can make something like that and just have a little bit of it and not go completely overboard AWOL on it, then make it up. It's much better than having a peanut butter cookie made with. Yes, sure. Yeah, it's much better than making or eating a bunch of cookies made with sugar and flour and eggs and all of that crap. All right, guys, that was so much fun. This red dragon roll sauce is amazing. Oh my gosh, Alana, I'm so excited that you made it. Yes, girl. Yes. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. A slice. Great idea. Got to make a move for the morning. Thanks, Burns. You're so welcome, babe. I'm so glad that you are here. Oh, dang, with the fudge. Reese's cups. Yes, you can cover it with a little bit of the fudge recipe. Absolutely. And it will be like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Isn't it good, Alana? Yum. Yeah, the red dragon sauce. All right, guys, I am going to head out. I'm so glad I remembered to make that cookie recipe for anybody who is feeling like they want a little bit of a treat. And instead of making a regular cookie, it's like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. Nothing wrong with that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your, I wanted to say Saturday afternoon, but I realize it's just Friday. And I will see you guys all. You were pleasantly surprised. Yeah, the stuff is good, man. I'm telling you, if I make something and I really love it. By the way, Alana, I saw your comment that you're not a fan of the jicama. The mashed jicama, I bet you money if you kept playing with it and working with it and adding, I think you probably didn't add enough cashews or pine nuts to that. So, but generally speaking, if I make something and I love it and I rave about it, it's because it's really good. That red dragon sauce is good. Am I streaming later? I should be. Things change though, we're going for a drive in a little while and we might not get back in time. We might check my Instagram stories and Facebook stories so that you have the latest news on whether I'm going to be going live or not. Wish me luck rolling this sushi. I've never done this before. You got it, babe. You got it. You got my video, and there's tons of videos on YouTube for how to roll sushi. So you got this. Well, it's just sushi. It's all good. I can't wait to see your pictures. Cannot wait to see your photos in the group. And with that, I am going to head out. I will see you guys real soon. And if not tonight, then tomorrow for Bouncing with Burns at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I love you guys. Mwah. Thanks for being here with us.